On July 23rd, 2012, this is Pulling You Day 5, Part 1 on Strong Jump Shifts. Hello Bridge friends, this is Michael here at Bridge Hands, and welcome to Day 5 as we continue our journey. Now, as you will recall, on our last episode, we were dealt weak preemptive hands. So now comes the payoff you've been waiting for, where we will explore strong opener and responder hands. And as before, we will continue to use our favorite tools, including suit quality, losing trick count, cover cards, and self-sustaining suits. So in this lesson, we will delve into strong jump shift calls by the opener as well as the responder. After all, what's not to love about picking up a hand with lots of face cards, right? Okay, so on part 1 of our continuing saga, we will establish the basic criteria for openers' strong jump shifts, and bid several hands here at Bridge Hands, providing us a feel for situations where the strong jump shift is the perfect bid. Then on part 1B, we will head for our virtual table to bid and play hands in the heat of competition. Now, by the way, if you already feel you understand all the strong jump shift concepts and are excited to head over to the table, feel free to go ahead to Part B of each of the 3 segments in this lesson. Now on Part 2 and 2B, we will dig deeper into bidding with more play at the table and another 7 hands to solidify our understanding and explore some of the situations that may influence our bidding. And of course, we will be sure to carefully consider the underlying foundation of suit quality, self-sustaining suits, losing trick count, and cover cards. Then in Part 3, after opener's initial bid, we will take a look at the responder's strong jump shift situations, where the responder is immediately interested in slam exploration. Well, okay, let's go for it. Now, self-sustaining suit scenario, aside from the classic high card point and distribution point formulas, on our recent lesson, we have started our quest to incorporate the self-sustaining suit valuation to improve our bidding. Back in Pulling You number 76, we learned the ins and outs of the help suit game try and the counter suit tries for game or slam. In 77 and 78, we explored the joys of preemptive bidding. Now, after we skim the highlights of losing trick count and cover card for our review, we will be ready to enjoy the spoils of being dealt lots of big hands where using self-sustaining suit call will help us to effectively bid game, slam, or on a really good day, the coveted grand slam. Using losing trick count and cover cards in our lesson on help suit game tries and counter suit tries, recall the prerequisite required in 8-card or longer fit with you and your partner. Not one player having a self-sustaining suit on their own, as we discussed in our session in preemptive bidding. Now, in this instance, we can use the suit quality formula to determine if a long, strong suit in one hand is good enough. That player can independently use losing trick count valuation. Or as the bridge quip goes, what do you call it when you pick up an 8-card spade suit? You call it trump. Seriously though, we should not be too optimistic assuming that our partner will always have support for a so-so 6-card suit. At least initially, let's assume our partner has no more than a low singleton in our long suit. Now, if partner balances by freely bidding no trump with perhaps 2-card support, then by all means count partner for a doubleton, and if you have a 6-card suit with reasonable values, yes, you do have a nice fit. Okay, as we have discussed in our recent lesson, losing trick count and cover cards can greatly help accurate partnership bidding. First, we need an 8-card trump fit or a self-sustaining suit. Then, aces, kings, and queens in supported suit are our friends and not considered losers in a 3-card or longer suit. Now, generally, the 4th card and beyond in a suit are also not losers, provided that we have entries to the hand, and that would be the dummy hand, where the dummy does not have a lot of entries and less points than obviously the opener. So losing trick count plus cover cards equals losers, as 6 losing trick count minus 3 cover cards, that's 3 losers, and 3 losers equates to a major suit game. We can also get extras for extra trump, like a 5-4 fit with your partner, with working queens and jacks in the same suit, and extra shape, especially short suits, singletons, or voids. Now, beginning with a fully self-sustaining suit, by definition, that's a suit with not more than one loser when partner has minimum suit support. And while a short suit may have limited losers, when it comes to using losing trick count hand evaluation, we need to first pull trump, and that means we need to have a long, strong suit to round up all those straight trumps held by the opponents. Okay, now here's that suit quality formula. Suit quality is equal to the sum of the useful trump honors and the length of the player's long suit. And for a suit to be fully self-sustaining with not more than one loser, we should have a suit quality of 10 or more. Now, if the suit quality of a suit is 9, it's considered semi-self-sustaining. For suits with a suit quality of 9 or more, by all means, go right ahead and begin your losing trick count evaluation, even though that partner might have a singleton. Well, all right, let's take a look at some self-sustaining suits. That is with a suit quality of 9, where we usually have 0 to 1 losers. All right, so first of all, we have an ace, king, queen 7 times equals better than 3 honors plus 7 in length equals 10 plus, because we do have the 3 toppers in the suit. Next, ace, queen 8 times is 2 nice honors with a finesse chance plus 8 in length equals 10. Note that with the ace, queen tennis, even if partner holds a worthless singleton, we still have a finesse opportunity and can take 7 tricks when that king is onside with the right-hand opponent. Now here's a great suit with chunky honors. While this is only a 5-card suit with the ace, king, queen, jack 5 times, we have a suit quality of 4 honors plus 5 long for a suit quality of 9 or more, especially if partner bids no trump, indicating a doubleton in that suit. Now with king, queen, jack 10 6 times, we count suit quality of 4 plus 6 long equals our magical number of 10 for a self-sustaining suit. And moving down the honor ladder, this time we hold queen, jack 10 9 7 times, so our suit quality is 3 honors plus 7 in length may equal 10, but missing the ace, king, we should downgrade 1 trick unless you have reason to believe that your partner holds an honor in that suit. Regardless, with a suit quality of 9 or 10, with a nice 9 spot as a working body card, by all means, go ahead and count your losing trick count. When missing 3 top honors, this is not the time to consider self-sustaining suit status. So forget counting losing trick count here, despite having an 8-card fit. Incidentally, experienced bridge players realize when they have a very long suit, they can expect others at the table to either have long suits on their own or maybe at least a 2-suited hand. And that could be your partner also. Ditto with short suits. When you have a void or singleton and see more in the dummy, don't be too surprised when one or both of the remaining players hold similar suit patterns. Okay, now let's take a look at semi-self-sustaining suits with a suit quality of 9, where there may be 1 or 2 losers. With ace, queen 7 times, the suit quality is 2 honors plus 7 long, a suit quality of 9. Now, like before, life is good when your right-hand opponent holds the king in your trump suit. Holding king, queen, jack 6 times, the suit quality is 3 honors plus 6 long. In length, again, the suit quality is 9. With the queen, jack 10 9, that 9 spot is useful. Our suit quality is 3 honors, added to 6 long. Missing both the ace and king, we might be inclined to downgrade, yet with the addition of that 9, it's most helpful on this hand. So be sure to count those body cards, working honors and connected 9s. And then the next hand, no. With only queen, 10, and out, this is definitely not the time to start counting your proverbial eggs. No chickens will come home to roost unless you are lucky enough that your partner has good honors and several trump in length. Don't count the losing trick count here until your partner gives you some indication, such as maybe they opened a no trump. Conversely, with 3 toppers in a long suit holding ace, king, queen 6 times, arithmetically only has suit quality of 3 plus 6 in length, you are too good for just a semi-self-sustaining suit status. Even if one opponent does hold jack fourth in this trump suit, you won't lose more than 1 trick. Looking at these hands, excepting for number 4, with good honor-bound semi-self-sustaining suits, by all means go ahead counting losing trick count to determine your losers, knowing you can rebid your suit when partner holds a singleton. Besides, even when partner subsequently pulls the contract to no trump, you'll be quite proud to table your nice running suit as a dummy. So from a broad perspective, hands with 6 losers or less typically correspond to holdings with 5 or more cover cards. Earlier in our bridge career, we learned that it takes around 33 high card points to make slam. And as we can see at the bottom of this pyramid, when opener has 19 to 21 points and a semi-self-sustaining suit or better, that equates to 5 loser hand. And if partner has made some kind of a response bid that often equates to 2 or more cover cards, that's usually enough to bring home a game contract. Of course, if responder were to hold a hand that equates to 4 cover cards, let's say 13 to 15 points or less with a nice distribution, then bingo, the sweet smell of slam is in the air. Now, counting distributional points with a semi-self-sustaining suit, the hand should weigh in around 19 to 21 points. Of course, using losing trick count, we would prefer to count the hand as 4 or 5 losing trick count upon finding our semi-self-sustaining suit. Secondly, to make a strong jump shift, our partner must first have shown some semblance of life bidding a new suit or a no trump. Third, as opener, we must have an imbalanced hand shape. In the event we held a strong balanced hand, we should either open some level of no trump or make a jump rebid in no trump to no trump with 18 or so, or maybe a bad 19 high card points, or maybe 3 no trump with a great 18 or that 19 point hand. In other words, our strong jump shift suggests shortness in 1 or 2 suits. Fourth, since opener's strong jump shift is game forcing, even when responder may only have 6 high card points or maybe a bad 5, opener ought to have 4 or 5 losers. After all, if opener held a good 4 losing trick count hand or less, we would expect a strong 2 club opening bid. And fifth, as we will soon see, when making a strong jump shift, opener's rebid is at least the 3 level, and it's made in a suit rank that is lower than the opener's first suit, such as 1 spade and a rebid of 3 clubs, or even opening 1 diamond and rebidding 3 clubs. Incidentally, openers rebid in a new suit, not the suit bid by responder. Later, we will discuss one exception where opener's 2-level jump reverse is also considered a strong jump shift. Now here's a situation. Opener begins in a minor, then enter 1 heart response. If opener were to rebid 1 heart or 1 spade, then responder could pass with 6 high card points. So here the opener must jump to 2 hearts or 2 spades to show that 19 to 21 point strong jump shift with 4 or 5 cover cards and game forcing values. Well, okay, let's take a look at some strong jump shift examples. First off, opening 1 heart by the opener. So far showing anywhere from 12 all the way up to 21 points and 5 or more hearts. Responder bids 1 spade with 4 or more spades and 6 or more points. Could be ace jack 5 times or maybe king queen 5 times. Still be worth opening. If opener now were to rebid 2 clubs, that would show 12 to 18 points. And responder could pass with a minimal hand. So with 19 to 21 points and at least a semi-self-sustaining suit, opener should do a jump to the 3 level, 3 clubs here. Okay, on our second hand, opener again bids 1 of the major suit, 1 spade this time, and responder is bidding 1 no trump. Mind you, the responder might have a void in spades with a long minor suit, but with less than 10 points, the responder is forced to make the least evil bid, and hopefully without making faces or unnatural gestures. At any rate, opener's 3 level rebid is again game forcing, showing 4 to 5 losers and 19 to 21 playing points. And most likely the pair are headed for a 3 no trump contract in this situation with 25 or more points. Well, on our third hand, we have an example of a somewhat rare 2 level strong jump shift. The opener begins bidding 1 diamond, the responder 1 heart, and the opener jumps to 2 spades with 19 to 21 playing points. A 2-suited hand with lots of cards in the 2 pointed suits. 5 or more diamonds and 4 or more spades, always more in the first bid suit. Recall that if opener rebid 1 spade, the responders might pass with 6 or 7 bad high card points, or maybe 5 high card points in those rounded suits, clubs and hearts. So as opener with 4 to 5 losing trick count and game going values, we should jump to 2 spades, a higher ranking suit than our first bid suit, and at the 2 level. Notice that in both of the above scenarios, we needed to jump to the 3 level in a lower ranking suit. So the rule for strong jump shift is 3 level in a lower ranking suit, 2 level in a higher ranking suit. Okay, while we won't get into reverse bids in this lesson until we get to number 70, for now let's leave it that opener is the first to break the 2 level barrier and bids in a higher ranking suit than the opener's first bid suit, yet not above the suit rank of the responder's first bid. So this so-called reverse bid by opener shows 17 to 21 points and may or may not show that coveted semi-self-sustaining suit. Okay, let's try some examples. Opener, 1 diamond, responder, 1 spade, opener rebids 2 heart. Notice that the opener broke the 2 level barrier and made a 2 level bid in a higher ranking suit than their own first bid. In this situation, the responder cannot support either of the opener's bid suits at the 2 level. So responder is stuck having to either rebid 2 no trump or goodness knows whose 3 level suit they want to play in. And to play in either a 2 no trump or a 3 level suit contract, the partner needs to have about 23 points or more, and hopefully not a misfit when playing in a 3 level contract. Thus, if the responder holds only 6 high card points, then the opener's reversed should certainly show 17 points or more. Now in the second example, it goes 1 club, 1 heart, 2 diamonds. Notice how the opener is breaking the 2 level in a higher ranking suit than the opener, but not the responders, which would be right, the strong jump shift. Ditto on the third, 1 diamond, 1 no trump, 2 hearts. It's a strong jump shift where 1 diamond, 1 no trump, 3 clubs would indeed be a strong jump shift. Additionally, as we'll see in part 3 of the lesson, the responder can also make a strong jump shift call by immediately making a skip bid. In case the responder has already opened, the responder jump shows a very strong interest in bidding slam, going well beyond game values. 1 diamond, 2 hearts by the responder. 1 heart, 2 spades by the responder. 1 spade, 3 hearts by the responder. Okay, regarding the bridge ecosystem, now let's do a few math exercises to figure partners' average values when we are dealt a big hand. When we are holding 17 points, we can subtract that number from 40, the total points in the deck, to estimate partners' possible points. So 40 take away 17 equals 23 points. Thus, with 3 remaining players around the table for those points, 3 goes into 23 almost 8 times, meaning on average partner will hold almost 8 high card points. Incidentally, as we will see in that lesson number 80, we should have around 17 points or more to make that reverse call. Okay, holding 19 points, 40 minus 19 equals 21. So 3 goes into 21 7 times. So on average, when we hold 19 points, we have a slightly better than even chance our partner will make a bid, in which case we can force game by making a strong jump shift rebid, or if we had a balanced hand, we could bid 3 no trumps on our rebid, or maybe even 4 of our major suit with a great suit, semi-self-sustaining or better, or as we'll discuss in our next lesson, we might possibly make a reverse bid. Well, of course, with 22 points or more, we are really itching to find game. And 40 minus 22 equals 18, less if we have more than 22 high card points. Assuming we hold 22, 40 minus 22 equals 18 remaining. With 3 of the remaining players going into 18, the average result per player is 6 times. So most of the time when we open a strong 2-club bid, we are optimistic game should be in hand most of the time, since a good partner ought to hold their fair share of remaining high card points, right? Yet even if partner only holds no more than 3 high card points, bidding game should be on with 22 plus 3, unless the pair have a very poor suit fit. And to reinforce the basics, openers should have a semi-self-sustaining suit with a count of 9 or more before making a strong jump shift. And accompanying the semi-self-sustaining suit, openers' assets should total 4 to 5 losing trick count with an imbalanced hand. On our first hand, opener makes a 1 spade initial bid followed by a 3 heart strong jump shift. Notice that this time opener does not quite have a semi-self-sustaining suit in spades, yet everything else is working and the opener does hold 18 high card points plus extras for that 5th spade and a double finesse opportunity in hearts. That's provided, of course, we can get to the dummy 2 times. Well, even with no more than a 5-2 fit in spades, with 3 very good spade honors, the hand should equate to 5 losers. So the bidding might go 1 spade, 1 no trump. Rebidding, 3 hearts, strong jump shift, which is forcing. Responder, 4 hearts. Now it would be a shame if opener only rebid 2 hearts and responder pass, which they would with 7 high card points. With both hands working well, especially responders to cover cards, making 4 hearts has very good odds. On her second hand, the opener is again dealt a shapely 5-4-3-1 hand, this time with 20 high card points plus 1 more for the gorgeous heart suit. Now better yet, when holding 3 toppers and hearts, 5 plus 3 is certainly worth more than 8. So it's closer to a 9 counter here. That would be a semi-self-sustaining suit. Recall now on the side suit that an unprotected queen third may be 3 losers, plus 1 more in diamonds, and perhaps 1 in hearts or 5 losing trick count. Of course, with a heart fit with our partner, we would not have any losers, in the suit most of the time, and we would be down to a 4-loser trick count hand. But with no more than a 5-card suit, even though it's ace, king, queen 5 times, and no word yet coming from partner, let's conservatively begin by counting this hand as a 5-losing trick count hand. At any rate, with a difficult hand like this one, the opener does not care to rebid 3 no trump. So it is better to rebid 3 clubs. That does a far better job of describing the shape of the hand, in this case, pointing a good picture illustrating the honor concentration. So in this situation, when opener shows game-forcing values, responder is more than willing to play the contract in 3 no trump. On our third hand, West's honors are concentrated in 3 suits, being wide open in that diamond suit. So should the opener be thinking about making a special bid to show an imbalanced hand? Notice on this hand the opener has 20 high card points in a 4-4-3-2 shape. Well, no, with a balanced hand the opener should freely open to no trump and not worry about missing a stopper in 1 suit. I would hope that if you were missing one of the black aces, you would still open 1 no trump with 16 high card points. And if you are a worrier when you do not have all suits stopped, then you're making life too hard on yourself. Remember our prior ecosystem math chart? We have 20 high card points, and 40 minus 20 leaves 20 remaining points, or almost 7 high card points on average for our partner. So partner either has a good chance to have a stopper in diamonds or may help us find a major suit game. So the bidding goes 2 no trump with the responder, in this case bidding 3 no trump. By the way, notice that if responder held a 4th spade, the auction would go 2 no trump, 3 club stamen, 3 spades by opener, 4 spades by partner. Well, bridge friends, I hope you're getting warmed up to the first portion of our lesson, learning about strong jump shifts, suit quality, self-sustaining and semi-self-sustaining suits, losing trick count, and cover cards. In part 1B, we're going to head over to our virtual bridge table and begin bidding bridge hands, as well as playing them here at Bridge Hands. In part 1B, then, we'll start off slowly, rebidding 3 hands that we just covered, then seeing how we did during play. Yes, the proof of the pudding is in the eating, right? In part 2, we will get more serious, doubling the number of hands that we discuss, bid, and play. And as we mentioned earlier, in each of our 3 segments associated with our Strong Jump Shift episode, in part B of each segment, we will go directly to our virtual table to focus on our bidding and play against our virtual opponents. Well, okay, bridge friends, this concludes part 1A of our Pulling You 79 Day 5, introducing the Strong Jump Shift. I look forward to having you join us over at the virtual bridge table. I'll see you there.